Hi everyone, I'm here with Nicole Perrotta. She is a communications specialist. She trains leaders and executives and business owners like me of how to successfully communicate in their work environment. We've worked together before and she has amazing tools and a great story, and I can't wait to share it with you. Hi Nicole.
Hey, Manya.
We worked together before, but since some people might not know you, why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit about you and what you do?
Okay. Well, I am Nicole Perrotta, and I am a trainer, coach, and consultant. And I train and coach and consult executives on how to navigate through conflict by using effective, respectful communication. And my story, I'd like to think that it was strategically designed, but it wasn't. I took a very iterative path throughout my career to get to where I am today. I started out in sales in food and beverage industry, and then I moved into telecommunications. And I was very successful, made a lot of money, and in addition to that, I learned a lot about conflict. And I also learned a lot about how communication affects the outcome of conflict. And when I had my babies about 9 years ago, I decided to leave the corporate world and establish my own business. And the reason why I wanted to do that is so that I could balance making money as well as spending time with my children in their growing years. And after 2 failed business attempts, I did discover the key that I think to success in any aspect of your business, which is effective and respectful communication. And as I began sharing that information, tools, philosophies, and distinctions with others, I just naturally kind of fell into my dream job. And which is training executives on how to effectively communicate as they navigate through their own emotions and also navigate through conflict. And here I am, and it's been much more successful than my other 2 attempts.
What motivates you?
Well, in the first part of my career, what motivated me was fear. The fear of being poor. All I wanted to do was chase money, and I was really good at it. But it was very stressful and it was extremely unfulfilling. As I've matured, I've learned that a better motivator is joy. And so I'm motivated by joy every day. I find joy in helping people navigate through their emotions and have conversations that they never thought that they would have before and change their lives by doing it. I also find joy in spending time with my children and helping my husband, supporting him in his career. And so now every morning I wake up and I just chase my joy.
That's great. I can definitely relate to that, and joy is a big part of my life too. And what personal trait has helped you be successful?
I would say hopeful perseverance. And by that, I mean that anytime you want to be successful in life, you're going to come into roadblocks. So you have to have perseverance in order to push through that. And in order to maintain that perseverance, I believe you have to have hope, right? Because hope helps you push through those tough times. And I would really attribute my learning that to how I was raised as well as my time in athletics. Because I was taught at a very young age that I was smart enough to accomplish anything as long as I stuck with it. And then in athletics, I learned that the only time that you lose is if you quit. Hopeful perseverance.
Yes, I agree. It makes me think of my time when I moved to this country and, started the business and,
Yes.
Not having my mom, kind of being around helping me, and how sometimes that it's almost like a denial. Like you believe in it so much that it's moments you can be in a denial about it because you're so hopeful, and that definitely gets you through the worst times.
Absolutely. I agree with you 100%.
What is the most valuable tool a leader can have to diffuse conflict?
Is to shift their internal mindset around conflict. So if you think about a doctor has the choice to either treat the source of a headache or prescribe aspirin, right? You probably want to go to the doctor that treats the source of the headache. And that's what we do, and that's the core of our work at Conflict Transformation Associates. So most of the challenges that we see executives and their teams face around conflict is that the conflict resolution tools that they've learned are ineffective until they've been able to shift that mindset. So a lot of people look at conflict as something to avoid. A lot of us like to do that, or attack. And instead, if we could shift that mindset to conflict as an opportunity to create positive change. And when you start adopting that philosophy, the things that were really hard and arduous and stressful before become very natural and easy and create amazing things. And executives that embrace these tools and philosophies and distinctions, what they create in their life is success. And the success looks like increased personal influence, increased respect, increase to the bottom line, which we all want. And they're able to do that through reduced turnover, increased morale, and more importantly, increased health. Because at the end of the day, if we're able to lower our stress, we're a lot healthier.
I agree. It's actually one of the harder things to do as a leader, especially when you are emotionally attached to your business and it's your baby, it's you take care of it. But I remember when we worked together of this tool, and I did apply it, and it actually does work, and it's amazing.
It's amazing how once you embrace it, how easy it becomes, and how much more success and positivity you create in your life.
Yes. What is next for you, Nicole?
Slitteron! So my family and I have declared the summer of 2016 as the summer of fun, and I've been blessed to create a life where I can work really hard and play hard as well. As far as business, the next step is expansion. So I've spent the last 4 years creating programs and training specific to clients' needs, and now I actually have some amazing programs that we can, give to a lot of different people. So that's our next step, expansion.
Great, that all sounds so amazing. Thank you so much for providing us amazing tools today, and for being here with us. And why don't you tell us how everybody can reach you?
Yes, well, thank you for having me. And then everyone can reach me at our website, www.transformationllc.com. And we have a lot of programs that we do both on site with companies as well as over the phone. We do have national clients, so if you're not actually able to be there with us in person, we can do this over the phone. And it's wonderful because I can work with companies like yours, like LePA, and I've worked with companies like AT&T as well. These skills really apply to anyone, and it's really just about the team and creating positivity and effective, respectful communication within that team.
Great. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.